Alright, I am hoping that there is someone watching this, otherwise I'm just talking to myself. Hello, Hair Doctor. So this is Undertale Mystery Dark. I am not sure if it is like an Undertale crossed with Pokemon, or if it's just Undertale made in a Pokemon engine. But here we go. There was an intro, but it was the standard Undertale intro. You know, monsters and humans fighting each other. Humans seal the monsters with a magic spell, yada yada yada. Alright, so we come over here to see Sans, who says, "Hey, you seem surprised too." I'll go straight to the point, okay? You know, back when I was a royal scientist, I made researches on the continuum space-time. I believe that's supposed to be space-time continuum. Also, when was Sans a researcher? But I left for a little incident. A scientist I worked with mysteriously disappeared, leaving all his researches as results, and only a while ago I found something really, really interesting. During his researches on determination... Hello, Black Sun. He was discovered many things. One of them is the true save. I don't know how he found out about this, but here are written the effects and even how to use it. Long story short, you need to concentrate all your determination on a save point and then save. So this is literally just telling us how to save. That's why I brought that save point here, but... Sigh. Listen, I'm your friend, and as such, I want to tell you the truth. Once done, when you'll reset, you'll never be able to go to the underground anymore. When you'll reset, you'll come back to after you leave the underground with us. But, hey, there isn't only bad news. After the true save, you can bring that save point and save wherever you want. Pretty handy. So now I'm asking you, will you do this for your old pal Sans? All the monsters are happy, no one wants to go down there again, and Tori, have you seen her smile? I'm begging you, close that old chapter and begin a new whole together. Grammar in this kind of sucks. Keep pressing C for this true save. Do I hold it or do I tap it? Okay, there we go. You have done the true save. Thanks, buddy, that really means a lot to me. Let's go, everyone is waiting their ambassador. So looks like this is supposed to be an Undertale sequel. Oh, nope, there's Pokemon too. Well, this is quite the hospitality. Hey, what's the meaning of this? I'm assuming that's Undyne. Where are the humans? What are these punks? Maybe they want some spaghetti! I really need Prince Dazzle here. I highly doubt that, Papyrus. It seems we have crossed their territory. You think so, Asgore? I think they just want a taste of my spear. I don't think we should fight them, Undine. Alphys is right. I think that's Azrael. I am? Weird creatures, we're not here to hurt you. We're here to find the humans. Please let us through your territory. They seem to have calmed down. You sure, Tori? Seems to me that they've called reinforcements. There are so many. And they're so cute. Can I have one, Sans? We'll see, Papyrus. Under. Just under. Some months later. We've worked a lot today, my child. We need to rest. Why don't you talk with the others in the meantime? Oh, it's you, darling. You know I have to thank you. If you wouldn't have stopped me from leaving the underground, I would have been disappointed by the look of this desolated land. And I would have lost all my fans. Priorities. Even though something catched my eye when I exited the underground. I don't know if you noticed, but in the distance there was a huge construction. I think I'll start recording there. Hi Frisk, how's it going? Me? I was looking at the sky, and I can barely read this. It's so... Ew. It's beautiful out here. Especially with you guys. And it's all thanks to you. Oh, hi Frisk, what am I doing, you ask? I'm punching this rock! Since there are no humans, I'm a little mad, you know. Well, at least those little punks are gentle. If we could befriend them, I want to befriend a muscular one to train with, so watch out. Hi Frisk! You know, I was thinking, a lot of monsters are becoming friends with those creatures, but they can't take them all with them. So I was thinking to study them and create something to take them everywhere. Do you think it's a good idea? I thought so too. We should give them a name though. I think I'll call their species Pokemon. Well, gee, who could have predicted that? Frogget. Hi, Frisk. Everything is so colorful here. I can't wait to take all my family here. Hey kiddo, what are you doing? Talking with people while resting? That's nice. I honestly prefer to just relax. But you probably already knew that. By the way, I met a weird creature today. It's a brown one with a skull in its head. I've seen similars of this creature, but it has a different skull than the others. And is the only one with psychic power. And it's a lot smaller to me, actually. And it never stops following me. I came to the conclusion that it is actually from me from another universe. We became friends too. How do I know that it's me from another universe? Kiddo, I can't tell you all the secret skeletons in my closet. Ah ha 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 ha. Hello, Frisk! I'm still not used to it. Anyway, I was looking at this flower. It is so different than the ones in the underground. Hey, Frisk, that remains between us. I heard Alphys saying those things, talking things about taking those creatures with us. You would think with the bigger text I'd be able to read it better. An idea suddenly popped in my head. If those creatures can fight, why not doing a tournament to see the bond between each other? That would be amazing! Unfortunately, I still have to think of a prize. Okay, monsters, let us proceed. It's been a year since the monsters left the underground. No human was sighted, and we realized we were on an island. The monsters decided not to search for the humans anymore. Alphys became a Pokemon professor. She even created a device to catch the Pokemon. Toriel has crowned her dream to become a teacher. I think that means something like achieved her dream? Me, Azrael, Toriel, and Asgore live in the same house. Even though Toriel didn't want to at the beginning. Mettaton keeps doing his shows. Sans is... Sans. And Papyrus made the tournament he told me about. Every monster with at least a Pokemon participated. The prize was being the strongest trainer on the island, the champion. The champion would have established the Poke League. There you can fight the champion and become the champion yourself. Hello, small little Undertale, Wonderfell Papyrus. But before fighting the champion, you need to fight the 3 most powerful trainer after him. Sometime later, the champion decided to open 5 gyms. Everyone is happy now. Well, not everyone. Smiley face. You're up, my child. I came here upstairs for 2 reasons. I wanted to remember you that today is the great day. You will get your first Pokemon. Alphys is waiting. You do remember where she lives, right? She lives in the upper left of our town. The second reason I'm here is to give you a pie. 6 slices of pie. Don't eat it quickly. Now I have to go to school in the fantastic waterfalls. Don't worry, I'll call you when I can. Be good, my child. Whoever's room this is, I can't read the book. Hi, Poofy!
Hello!
So it looks like this is an actual mesh of Undertale and Pokemon.
Huh.
Alphys created Pokeballs.
Of course Alphys did.
Yes. And my throat is getting dry doing all the voices by myself. Are there 2? Let's see if this is a way out or if it's another room. It's another room. Looks like it's the master bedroom.
Yeah. Although that does kind of remind me of what happened the very first time I played Pokemon all the way back when Red and Blue was first released.
Yeah?
It's really kind of embarrassing to mention it now, but I... oh, this is really embarrassing to say, but when I was still a little kid at the time, and this was my first time playing the games, I spent an hour, some of it I actually got so frustrated and started crying because I couldn't figure out how to leave my house.
Oh.
I didn't realize that the mat there was assigned to go past it and was... little kid me didn't figure it out at first. So, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing to look back on.
I can understand that, yeah. Okay, so we have a little robot yelling, "Hey! Allow me to present myself. I am Tipbot. Am in this demo to tell you you can check most of the objects. Be sure to check everything. Even in your house. Well, I tried. Goodbye." Okay. Oh! Okay, that was kind of cute. There are 2 roads between the unruined ruins and New Snowden. Luckily, who wants to come here can use the Sunzer plane service. Unfortunately, the building on Route Kindness is under renovation. Someone had fun with these names. Make as if you were at home. I get the feeling that this person wasn't a native English speaker.
Possibly.
But then again, I have seen native English speakers with forced grammar, so you never know.
Oh, way too much.
Napstablook. I am obviously joking. Allow me to present myself. Funkstablook. I will help you, rookie, become a champion. You are starting today, aren't you?
I kind of want to point out, was it really such a wise decision to use a white font on a white background?
Yeah, they did that with, I think Papyrus or Sans, one of the two, and yeah, the shadows make it barely able to read. I suggest you go train at Root Kindness. It's just above the Unruined Ruins. I still love that name. That is just such a funny name. This map is actually a really decent size. It's not too big and it's not too small. So many of these games I've been playing, the maps are huge.
It still feels a little big, at least compared to Pokemon standards.
Yeah, the houses are huge. You're searching for my father. He's near the Oblivion Tower. Frogget has a father? Ribbit, ribbit. Alright, let's go visit Alphys. You're up. Puffy?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I think we got a little typo there, right, too.
Yeah, all of the Hayes are written as A.
So, is it supposed to be A, or...
Are you talking or recording?
I'm sorry. Just say hey.
Hey, Frisk, you're here. This is my gift for what you have done for us. Since you haven't participated in the tournament of 8 months ago, we all have decided to give you a rare Pokemon. Choose one of the Pokemon in the table.
I
Yeah,
know.
some of this... Oh, you weren't kidding about the grammar. Yeah.
So, Riolu... Sorry.
Riolu or... Eevee.
I think I might go with Eevee because it has more potential.
Yeah.
Then I'll take this one. Oh, I think that was supposed to be Alphys.
Well, it didn't give us any clue of that, since I think that's normally supposed to be the rival thing.
Yeah, I don't know. And Alphys' text is usually yellow.
Yeah. Grammar. It hurts.
I know.
And these are for catching Pokemon. You can buy them at any shop.
You are
Oh! And with this, you can cure your Pokemon.
Excuse me. Yo, Alphys.
Monster Kid, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in the new capital? Do your parents know you're here?
They do, don't worry. I just started my Pokemon journey.
What a coincidence. This is Frisk's first day too.
Yo, for real? We should definitely have a Pokemon battle. Go, Scraggy! The Monster Kid has Scraggy, oh my god.
That is just too fitting.
Yeah. Wow, it has pretty good moveset for level 5. Yo, you are good. Wow, Frisk, you know how to fight. Well... yeah, but apparently he doesn't know how to fight. Wait, what?
You? How?
So you remember me. I thought I would have seen more Pokemon in a Pokemon lab.
How are you here?
It's none of your business. Hmm? What was that? This Pokemon is not really happy. So there's a Pokemon in that cage? Why isn't it in a Pokeball?
Good question.
Its stare is spine-chilling. I like it. The cage was destroyed. How?
No, oh no, wait, you can't!
Are you going to stop me? As I thought. Frisk will settle things later. Bye, Hair Doctor. Yo, Alphys, are you not going to do anything?
Monster Kid, I think you should proceed with your adventure. Just stay away from him.
Okay, see you, Frisk.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad that Chris never got to meet Kara.
Yeah, not in the demo. Okay. She is still shocked. Poor Alphys. Ring ring. Hello? Toriel here. So, do you like your new Pokemon? You sound worried. What's the matter, my child? You tell Toriel everything that happened in Alphys' lab. But that's impossible. You aren't hurt, right? Thank goodness. Listen carefully, my child. Do not stay near him. He is dangerous. If you ever feel tired, you can go to your room and rest in your bed. I'm sure your Pokemon will rest too. Take care. You can just take that. Alright, let's go check out Root Kindness. Root Kindness. To represent the kindness of the people who live here. Aww. Alright, what kind of Pokemon we got? Oddish. Critical hit, wow, okay.
Oof. That's a bit of a mini PTSD thing. When you're trying to catch a Pokemon you really want, and then that you're just so close to getting them down to be weak enough, and then boom, you crit with it and knock them out.
Yes. Well, it's even more annoying in the more recent games that have the affection levels, and it's like they made a critical hit because they love you, and it's like. Grrr.
That's one of the reasons why I try to stick to quick balls when I can.
Yeah. If it's
Plus, because they usually catch most enemies on the first turn anyway, but it also helps with the whole. It means I don't have to hurt the Pokemon and to catch them.
Yeah. If it's late enough in the game, I'll usually stick to False Swipe. Rock. Wait, rock is an enemy? How is a rock a Pokemon trainer?
Remember that fourth rock?
Oh, vaguely. But still, it doesn't even have a mouth or anything. Like, Monster Kid I can understand because he could, like, kick a Pokeball or something, or throw it with his mouth. But this?
He is a very determined rock.
I'll bet. Okay, so far Eevee with double kick at level 5 is just kind of overpowered for this early a game.
I kind of wondered now what kind of moveset Riolu would have, since
That's a good question.
since Riolu and Lucario are a big thing.
Yeah. So when I got Let's Go Eevee, I wasn't aware that the whole thing was sticking to the first generation, and didn't really know that Eevee and, by extension, Pikachu in the game couldn't evolve, at least the main ones that you get. And so I got my Eevee and I named it Rose Dust in anticipation of it evolving into a Sylveon. And for the rest of the game, I just had this little Eevee named Rose Dust for no apparent reason.
I named mine Vivi.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah. Okay, now I want to plug in one of my own Pokemon games to, of course, volume down in the background to keep going while we're going here, because with Sword and Shield, Shield was my more generalized run, but for Sword, I ended up going for the first time with a themed route of trying to become go as a dragon trainer.
Oh, nice.
There
are a lot of really nice. There's a really nice variety of dragon types in Sword and Shield.
Yeah, it's been a while since I last popped in Sword, so I don't remember all of them off the top of my head.
Pichu! Yeah. I want to catch it, but I don't want to hit it. Okay, Charm is helping. Ooh, paralyzed. Oh, come on, you. You want to be on my team? You know you want to be on my team. Haha.
Here we go.
I got
here's-
you.
Nice! And here's my current dragon team, one who has kind of grown on me since playing is a Noivern. I named him Boomy.
Boomy.
I've got a Hexorus, which I named him Rex. I've got a Hydreigon, whom I named her Draina. A Kumo, whom I named her Kururu. I'm still trying to figure out a good name for my Dragapult. I'm not sure what is going to be what's a real fitting name for her. And I'm kind of doing similar for my Duraludon.
I can't really think of anything for Dragapult. From what I saw from one of the PokeTubers I follow, I say it Duraludon. It's meant to be like a skyscraper, so maybe a famous skyscraper.
Hmm. Yeah, although its normal form, it kind of looks more like a Zippo lighter.
Kinda. But when it Gigantamaxes, you can really see the skyscraper appearance. Why are skeletons so calm?
Yep.
Because nothing gets under their skin.
Yeah, but the Duraludon I have is not a Gigantamax.
Yeah. So you could just name it Zippo.
Something will come sooner or later.
Yes.
Yeah. Still, I'd like to say I've got some, despite them all being dragons, I'd like to think I've got some pretty decent type coverage. Because, let's see, Boomy has Boom Burst, Hurricane, Psychic, and Dragon Pulse. Let's see, Rax has Earthquake, Giga Impact, Poison Jab, and Outrage. Draina has Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Surf, and Dark Pulse. Kuru, Iron Defense, Close Combat, Ice Punch, and Outrage. Dragapult, Phantom Force, Infestation, Dragon Darts, and Bite. And Spira has Solar Beam, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, and Dragon Claw.
Which one was Spira?
Oh, Spira, that's the current name for my Duraludon.
Ah. That's a pretty good name.
Hmm? Yeah, it's the Dragapult. I mean, I can live with Spira, but I just still cannot figure out what is a good name for that Dragapult.
You want to do Sans?
Hey there, pal. Long time no see. I see you have a Pokemon. I wanted to go back to the Pokemon League, but I'll have to wait. They're renovating the place.
Okay. Soon they're playing air service. Not that we're doing it for you. The sign is covered with the word baka. I'm guessing someone didn't like the air service. It actually took me a while to learn what baka means. That's interesting. I'm guessing there's supposed to be a rock there or something. Let's see if there's anything else interesting around here. I already got you. See? Minchino is cute, but I'm not really all that interested in normal types.
And that's the thing about normal types. That's the thing about normal types, though, is that they can be somewhat reliable if you build them right, because they only really have the weakness against fighting. It's just that they don't have an overwhelming advantage against anyone else either.
Yeah. I really do think they should come out with a type that is weak to normal, because it's like, that is so weirdly balanced. I get what the gimmick is with the normal type, but... Oh, hey, there's a house over here. Luke's house. What's a Luke's? A plate of rice. It looks expertly cooked. Oh, that's a Luke's. Don't steal anything. I have got my eye on you. Alright, let's go see what Chara is up to. Do you want to do Chara's voice?
Let's see if I can give a decent, sinister voice for this sociopath. Seems like I need a badge to cut off this tree. But first, Frisk. You seem surprised. I am too. It's so good to have my body back. Yes, Frisk, I am alive. I can feel my heart pounding in my chest. And it's all thanks to what you did to bring Azrael back. But now, how about a fight?
Usha what?
Usha what?
Usha what?
Sorry.
Yeah, that does surprise me. So why was Oshawott in a cage? I find it interesting that they didn't change the music for the battle. Let's just keep kicking it. There we go. This Pokemon. You're up.
This Pokemon is strong, but not invincible. So he needs more strength. And perhaps some allies. Have you already alerted everyone? You should. What? You want to know my plan? Just know that I'm going to beat all the gyms.
Vanish. Okay, the rock tip thingy said that I should level up to 10, so I should heal my Pichu before I try the gym. Time for some grinding. I will admit this music is pretty.
Mhm.
Oh, come on, really? That's for my Pichu, you little rat.
Yeah, with the way this game is modeled, it's gotta go time to go to the classic method of taking weaker Pokemon and putting them up front and switching them out.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go, okay. So we're at least up to Generation 5 with this game. I don't remember how long ago it was made. Or if it's even still being updated. That's the problem with a lot of games on Game Jolt, is so many of them were started like 5 years ago and never finished.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them managed to come up with some pretty good ideas. Another Pichu! Yeah, wrong button. Alright. Lillipop! It is a very cute Pokemon, but its evolutions are kind of meh. Another Oddish. You know, it's interesting that this one uses the actual, like, attack animations that I remember. I don't know what keeps kicking you out, Blaze Razor. Most of the Pokemon fan games that I have played from this site use their own kind of animations that are, like, default with this RPG Maker. So it's actually kind of nice to see one using the actual animations from Pokemon. Heal just on principle. This is the problem with doing Pokemon kind of games, is there's so much downtime that there's really not a whole lot to talk about.
Mhm.
Do-do-do. More Pichu! I keep doing that. Pichu learn Tail Whip. Do you use stat lowering game moves in your game?
I generally, for general purposes, for the most part, I find myself just using mostly attack moves.
Yeah.
Although I understand that in actual league play, that's often not the best option. But
Yeah, I don't generally do PvP stuff, so
yeah,
unless it like is attached to an attack, I don't generally do stat lowering stuff.
mhm.
First,
No,
then there are moves like protects and detect and all that. That's just like it saves you from an attack for one turn. I've
Yeah.
never quite understood why those are a thing.
I mean, they could be useful useful in certain situations.
Yeah.
Because say you've got a opponent that's about to connect with a one-hit KO move, then you protect, and you're good.
Yeah, but you can't usually predict that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. The only time you can come close to it is if it's like a 1-2 combo, like with a move that goes first. That's means that the move is going to be a guaranteed hit. Like, if I remember correctly, things like lock on and zap, or lock on zap cannon combo.
Yeah, and like there are some moves that do take 2 turns. So, in those instances I can kind of see it, but otherwise, like NPCs especially throw them up at random and it makes no sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're just going to be doing in-game against NPCs, I don't see that much of a point to it. Personally speaking, at least.
Yeah. Leveling both of these up to 10 is going to take forever in this area. So many Pichus. I don't know that I've ever seen a baby Pokemon like Pichu in the wild in these games.
I have.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I just don't pay that close attention. Alright. Let's actually get it this time. There we go. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch out for this one. So while we're on the subject of Pokemon, I kind of want to ask a question of just about everyone, like, who's listening to me right now. The Pokemon Pyukumuku. Am I the only one who thinks its cry sounds like something out of Star Wars?
I'd have to actually go and listen to it, and at the moment I'm in the middle of a Dynamax raid battle, so I'll have to wait on that one.
See, its cry is something like that. It sounds like a noise that an alien would make in Star Wars to me.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that.
Well, I was dating a major Star Wars geek when those games came out, so I kind of had Star Wars on the brain. Helping Hand, that's another one I don't understand. Like, what does it actually do? Like, I know it is a move exclusively for multiple battles, you know, like 2 or more. But I can never figure out what it actually does.
And I'll go look it up. I remember looking it up at one point out of sheer morbid curiosity. But
Yeah, moves that are exclusive to double or more battles also kind of confuse me, because double battles are really kind of rare. And so, like, you have a Ranguru who has that Instruct move that is like a buff to its teammate, and it's just like, how often do you actually use that?
From the Pokemon database website, helping my hand in double battles boosts the power of the partner's move.
So it's just a buff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've had some NPCs use Helping Hand on my Pokemon during Dynamax raids, but that's really the only time I ever come across it, is like when an NPC uses it. And it's just never really made any sense to me.
Yeah, I think you'd have to put together a team that is specifically built for double battles if you wanted to find a reasonable use for oh, I think I can think of one combination. Have a Pokemon with Levitate or a flying type use Helping Hand on a Pokemon with that can use Earthquake. After all, Earthquake is a very powerful move, and the only thing is that it hits everyone on the field. So
yeah,
having a Pokemon that levitates or can otherwise be immune to it to boost its power is a good combination.
Yeah, I'll admit that. Again. Yeah, right now I am building a team for my third playthrough of Sword. And I am working on getting a shiny Toxel and a shiny Sobble. I'm kind of also waiting for the DLC. because I've heard rumors that you should be able to sort of teach Pokemon how to Gigantamax once it's released.
So I can so theoretically I could take a Pokemon like my Duraludin in Sword, and just work on breeding a Duraludin that has ideal stats, and then train them up to become a Gigantamax.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see if that's true, and if so, how it'll work.
And because that is one of the things that makes using Gigantamax Pokemon a little bit problematic. Because if you're the kind who likes to try and get the best stats for your Pokemon, which means a lot of breeding until you can get a favorable nature, or you try and once you do that, you try and train them up to max their EVs so they have the highest stats possible. It's impossible to do that with catching a Gigantamax Pokemon, since you can't catch them at level 1.
Yeah, and it's just kind of weird. Okay, why is... Apparently YouTube is having trouble with my stream. This is weird. I have no idea how to fix this. Yeah, I have no idea what is going on with the stream, but at least one person keeps getting kicked.
That's odd.
Yeah.
I've never streamed on YouTube before. Most of my streaming I do pretty much exclusively on Twitch.
Yeah, I did my first stream on Twitch. But I'm pretty sure the only people who came to watch was everyone from Dead Tree. So, my dad suggested that I start streaming on YouTube because that's where my followers are, and he knows from experience how hard it is to jump domains, because he moved some of his YouTube stuff to Dailymotion because he was getting a ton of copyright claims that were nearly impossible to dispute in spite of him being a reviewer. And we all know how well YouTube takes care of their content creators.
Yeah, and that's the big problem, is that YouTube, not to beat a dead horse or anything, but their claim system is really horrid, and that there's no punishment in place for people who make false claims.
Yeah. Well, even when the claim is legitimate, I mean, you have to bend over backwards to say, yes, this falls under fair use. And, like, I don't monetize, partly because I'm under 200 subscribers, and partly because I don't want to deal with the whole, copyright claim stuff, because I've seen what my dad goes through with that. But I got a copyright strike on my review of Applebuck season. And it was taken down for like a day or two. And the segment that was highlighted was largely me talking. And it's like, I know I can use large clips of the show because, you know, I don't monetize and I'm not worried about that sort of thing, but when the strike highlights mostly me talking, that's like, okay, that is exclusively my content. James Palmer, you're going to be on a bit of a delay because of YouTube, so I don't know what you're asking why about.
The fun thing about trying to farm Dynamax raid battles when you're running an all dragon team is that if you come across a fairy type, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and since you can't continue the farming until you beat all of them, and I don't like doing the whole playing around with my which is time setting to try and change that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so yeah, this Rabombi is kicking my butt.
Yeah. Alright, bye, James. My first playthrough, I was trying really, really hard to get a Gigantamax Corviknight because it's freaking awesome. And so I was doing raid battle after raid battle after raid battle trying to find one. And I finally got so many experience candies that I was able to level all of my Pokemon up to 100 before even like the 3rd gym.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did in my first game as well. I was just farming because my main one is supposed to be Shield, but I still like Shield and the variety that I've got there. But I've also kind of grown kind of fond of my Dragon team as well.
Yeah.
But getting back on track, I ended up doing so much Dynamax, so many max raid battle farming just to try and catch more Pokemon, trying to get my hands on a Gigantamax. That yeah, I was able to largely level up near to 100 just from that there before the 3rd gym.
Yeah. Like, I kind of get what they were going for behind, you know, giving XP candies for Dynamax raids, but being able to access them so early in the game is more than a little broken.
Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta remember, Pokemon is a classically grindy game, so they should have known that their player base would be willing to grind it out. If not for the candies themselves, but for the Pokemon, and just have the candies as an afterthought. So
yeah,
the grind is going to happen either way. In one sense, you can just look at it as this is just taking and making the grind a little more bearable.
Yeah, kinda.
At least it makes it shorter. That way, if you want to get in the real long grind, you can go with the ye olde classic of shiny hunting.
Oh my, yes.
I only really tried shiny hunting once, and that was in Let's Go Eevee, because I was trying to get a shiny Vulpix, because you know. Shiny Vulpix and shiny Ninetales alongside of a Alolan Ninetales is a nice looking combination.
Yeah.
But because of that, I got so many Vulpix.
You cut out there. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. I don't want brown. So yes, this must just be such riveting YouTube content, is watching me grind in this sort of Pokemon, sort of Undertale game. If anyone is still watching. Hello, Jessica. And my friend has disconnected. I hope he comes back. He's nice to talk to. Even if I have a hard time pronouncing his name. Yes, Undertale in Pokemon. So I don't know that I have mentioned it on any of my streams, but the games that I have been playing are from a website called Game Jolt, where just about anybody can make a game of any content. I mainly have been focusing on fan games. And not surprisingly, there are a lot of Undertale-based games, so expect a lot of those. I do have a few My Little Pony games, and some Pokemon games. I haven't been featuring them a lot because, well, you can see why here. There is a lot of grinding involved, and not a lot to really comment unless, like with this game, the grammar is just atrocious. I usually have some friends of mine from the Fallout Equestria Dead Tree voice cast, but either they are working today or, like my friend Narui, having technical difficulties. I have actually played a few Poketales. There have been like 4 or 5, maybe more, counting this one, that I have found on Game Jolt. And none of them are finished. I found a couple that might be close to finished, but they wouldn't launch when I downloaded them, so there was no way that was my dog. So there was no way for me to do a game stream for them. I did find a Poketale that was basically just Undertale with the Pokemon style battle mechanics. Not this, it was just like literally you go to see Flowey, and instead of the Undertale fight screen, it brings up a Pokemon battle screen. I don't know if they're gonna finish it. I don't remember when it was first made, but it was promising. I have quite a few games on Game Jolt that I've sort of set off to the side to keep an eye on because they are active in production, so I'm hoping sometime down the road I'll be able to play those on a stream. But for now, I'm just sort of keeping them on the back burner because games are they're usually just demos, or they don't have anything at all to play. Stop kicking sand in my face, it's rude. There we go. So apparently my friend lost power. And go away, Microsoft. I don't care what you think. The level balancing seems kind of weird in this first route. You have 1 through 4, and then a jump to 8. Like, I've never seen that kind of balancing on a route. They're usually like maybe up to a few levels higher than what you're usually get, but I don't know. I'm sure the official games have some sort of algorithm for that. So many Pichu! Do you have an orange berry for me? No, you don't. Okay. Yes, Pichu is adorable. Does anyone remember the spiky-eared Pikachu that was like a super special thing when the, I think it was Gen 5 came out? I think I lost that one to a game reset. At this rate, I'm not going to have any potions left for the actual gym. You can tell that usually when I play these games, I don't actually talk, because I usually am just, I have something going on the TV, but I can't do that because I'm streaming. And so my brain is just going completely blank for what to say, and I feel awkward. There's a reason why I have everything scripted, because if I get started on a subject, I will just start going off on random tangents. And so, yeah, I get onto tangents a little bit with my scripts, but when I am not scripted, you can tell. And there is a reason why I have my blooper reels, is because I constantly stumble on the simplest of words. Though it can be understandable when I stumble over something like Countess Coloratura, because complex names are hard. Okay, I'm gonna go heal. Are you trying to kick people off again? Yeah, someone earlier was having trouble getting kicked on and off of the stream. So if anyone else is having that trouble, I'm sorry. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to go see what the gym is like. Just because this is really, really repetitive and probably not all that interesting to watch. Excuse me. Hey there, champ in the making. I'm Funkstablook. Do you think you have what it takes to beat Napstablook? Do you at least know the types of his Pokemon? Ghost and Dark. Yeah, you should be careful. Okay. I don't really have anything that's good against Ghost type. Hi, welcome to my gym, Frisk. In this gym, you'll have to beat me to earn my medal. But before fighting me, you need to pass a trial. You'll need to get to me before the time runs out, while avoiding my tears. Oh, so this is where Undertale comes in. The easy way, the hard way. Let's do the hard way just for the hell of it. That was the hard way? And so you did it. Are you ready? Oh, I guess if you went the quote-unquote easy way. I see. Hey, this is funky music. I like it. Okay, so I am actually going to have to level up a bit more. Oh, okay. Flame body, of course. Useful when trying to hatch eggs, not so happy when you get it in battle. Yeah, I'm totally not winning this. Alright. So I do still need to level up. Probably get another one too. I might see about trying to get a Pidgey if I come across one. I really hope someone is finding this interesting because I'm half considering never doing a Pokemon stream again. At least not a fan-made Pokemon stream, because so far they've all been kind of meh. I'll be honest, I've never actually watched anyone else stream Pokemon, so I have no idea like what they talk about while they're doing grinding stuff. I did have another game lined up for after this, but I probably won't do it because this is taking forever. And if it's a demo, I'm hoping it's not actually that long. Like, not a full-length game long. But we'll see. If I do ever come across a game that is like fully made in full length, I do plan on doing multiple streams. Like, I've been thinking about doing streams of games that I've been getting through the Twitch Prime loot. I played a couple already that I've thought might be interesting, and they have been pretty freaking good. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Twitch account to it, and the Twitch launcher thing that I'm pulling up now, you can get to the Twitch Prime just by going to the little crown up here and visit the Twitch Prime loot page. They don't just have games, they have stuff for like they have loot, which is why it's called Twitch Prime loot. The ones that I've usually taken advantage of have been for games like Borderlands, where they give you a code to put into the web connected thingy and get the loot that way. I really should save these orange berries. Take that one from you. It'd be nice if I could get something to counteract paralysis. So I don't have to switch out Pichu every time now. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Oh well. Just gotta remember, Pichus carry orange berries. Orange berries are helpful. That's another thing I don't usually do in Pokemon, official Pokemon games, is have my Pokemon hold berries. Usually I have them hold, like, stab boosting items. Or like health restoration items, like leftovers. Have a berry for me. I'm kind of amused that the player character's name is Frisk and the Eevee that you get has the ability Frisk. That's kind of... I don't know if they did that on purpose, but I kind of like it. I always wonder why people choose, like that saturated yellow for a character's skin tone. They look jaundiced. They look sick. Like, I get that it's a thing and stuff like Simpsons, but when all the other characters don't look like that, it just stands out and looks weird. Yeah, I thought you had an orangeberry for me. You did. How come I wasn't getting it? Oh, foo. That's why. Never mind. Methinks I'm going to go heal after this one. Okay, how far are we from level 10? 118. This is going to take a bit. So this is why I usually have like having at least one other person on my streams that I can talk to, because generally I don't talk that much unless it's to my cat or my dog, but even then it's usually just silly stuff. I find it interesting that a lot of these Pokemon are from Generation 5, considering how many people didn't like Gen 5. And I was actually one of those who really did not like the look of Gen 5 Pokemon. But nowadays, when I look at their 3D sprites and look back on their 2D sprites, I think my problem, at least, was just with the animation. Like, the animation of the pixel sprites was really not very well done. I know at least one YouTuber, I can't remember who pointed out that especially if it was a straight line that was arcing up and down with the Pokemon's movements, it would regularly just break. And so I think with my attention to detail, especially for animation and stuff like that, it just sort of sat in the back of my head without me realizing it. It's just like, this is wrong, this is not right. Now I actually do like a lot of the 5th gen Pokemon appearances. They're very interesting. And I don't mind stuff like the vanilla ice cream Pokemon. Oh hey, Ladybug, you're new. Because like, Gen 1, that everybody loves to talk about being the perfect generation, it's just like, they had a literal pile of pollution. How is that more creative than an ice cream cone? And they had another one that was literally just silly putty. So, like, I don't understand how people talk about Gen 1 like it's the absolute ultimate Pokemon generation, is so perfect. And it's just like, no, it wasn't. I mean, they had some good ideas, but a lot of them really were not that good. But of course, where they did go right, they went absolutely right. Like, with the dog Pokemon, Ponyta and Rapidash, like, some of the really, really good designs, they did really well. And I love the Galarian forms of Ponyta and Rapidash. They are just gorgeous. Although, like most, I am still waiting on a Pegasus Pokemon. I know a lot of people would love it if, like, there was a Mega or Gigantamax version of Rapidash that was just an Alicorn. Although I don't know if Hasbro has a copyright on that sort of thing. When I was a kid, there wasn't a word for, like a definitive word for a winged unicorn. And so my sister and I, we love making up words, and so we called it a Pegacorn. Yeah, my friend won't be rejoining me. Having some power issues with... We had power issues at my place not long after we moved in. And it was pretty freaking bad. Because the person who wired the place did so in such a horrible way. We actually bought our first fire extinguisher specifically because we did not trust the electrician to do their job well. Well, the initial electrician, the people who replaced things were fantastic. But yeah, whoever did the initial electricity install for this place did a horrible job. Like, you know, I will admit I don't know that much about electric stuff. You know, and I have no idea what I'm trying to say. But my father found out that the bathrooms do not have power outlets that are specifically made for humid environments, which, you know, I didn't know that was a thing, but thinking about it, it makes sense. And we had a battery charger in one of our bathrooms because we have a cat toy hooked up to a door nearby. And the plug got so wet and so hot that it actually scorched the back of the charger and part of the plate around the plug. And so we just do not plug anything in our bathrooms right now until we can get a proper plug put in that is specifically made to stop power when you're not actively using it. And so thankfully we have not had to use the fire extinguisher that we got, but geesh. I'm hoping Crazy Dazzle will pop in and talk to me. Because in spite of how talky I can get when I'm doing my scripts, I generally don't know how to talk to myself. You would think someone as ADD as I am would be able to hold an entire conversation by myself. Which I guess I am sort of doing, but I feel like it's just very dull. Markiplier, I am not. Speaking of Markiplier, I have found several Markiplier fan games on Game Jolt. I've considered playing them with my sister watching, but I honestly don't watch that much of his stuff, so I have no idea if I would even know what's going on. PG, I hope you learn a different move type because you're not going to be very useful against that Litwick. Oh, Sand Attack. Maybe I should just spam Sand Attack. So yeah, starting to think I'm just going to do Pokemon games on my own time, because some of them do have my curiosity, but I really don't think they're all that interesting for a stream. And if anyone watching now or after this is published disagrees, by all means comment, let me know. Because I definitely have that nasty little voice in the back of my head saying, "You're boring, no one's going to watch you." I don't even know how to tell if I have anyone watching right now. It says concurrent viewers is 1. I guess that means one person's watching? Whoever you are, hello. I am kind of wondering why they never just gone with the anime style Pokemon cries in the games. Like, I have no doubt we have that technology now. I mean, I can understand the limitations of the early generations. Like, does anyone remember the terrible Pikachu cry in Pokemon Yellow? Like, they could not have gone with actual voices that early on in the technology. But these days, I mean, come on. If Breath of the Wild can do several scenes where Zelda is voice acted, we can do Pokemon cries like the anime. And hey, if you did the Pokemon cries like the anime in the game, then you wouldn't have anyone arguing over how it's pronounced, because it's right there in the game. Although there is one YouTuber that I watch who still pronounces it Hylia instead of Hylia. And it's like, no, it's Hylia and Hyrule. I think I have a Legend of Zelda fan game in my library that I might play. I also have a Metroid one. And it's in the old GBA style. I only ever have played the GBA style Metroid once, and that was Metroid Fusion. I was not able to finish it because I couldn't get past the doppelganger battle. I thought about looking it up and maybe trying to find an emulator, or maybe getting it on the digital store and trying it again. But more things have taken precedent. Kinda wish I could just fast forward through all of this. But nope, this is a live stream. Almost there. So I have been playing Valkyria Chronicles lately on my Switch. It is a fascinating game, very interesting mechanics, and man, the story. I get that the whole thing is a World War II allegory, but wow, it is a powerful story. I'm hoping once I get all 3 of these to level 10, I'll be able to at least hold my own against Napstablook. It's been forever since I played the actual Undertale. Is Funkstablook a thing? Priz would know. She only just finished playing it. Bye, Blaze Razor. No, not poison. Alright, there's Eevee level 10. Alright, let's get Pichu up to level 10. I did play an Undertale Pokemon merge that had a lot of the Undertale monsters as the Pokemon, basically. I really wish the person who made it would pick it back up again. It's been dead for a few months at least, but it was really fascinating. Like the fire starter was Vulcan, the little smiley volcano that likes to try and make people feel better with lava. And the water starter was Aaron, the seahorse thingy. And it had potential as a game. I don't know how much of it they got finished though, because I kept encountering a bug where if I caught Ice Cap and added it to my team, I wasn't able to switch out. I wasn't able to switch to different Pokemon. It broke the freaking game. Like, it actually broke it so hard, I couldn't start the game up again, even if I deleted it and tried to quote-unquote reinstall it, because these things actually put their saves somewhere. I have no idea where, but I re-downloaded Pokemon Insurgents last week, which I did start a while ago, but I don't remember anything about it. I do know that it has a generally darker theme than most Pokemon games, which is why I decided against playing it. But it still had my save from way back when. I don't even remember the last time I actually downloaded it to try and play it, just out of curiosity. That's how long ago it was. If anyone does know Pokemon games from Angel, like Insurgents, and I know a lot of people know Pokemon Uranium, I'm not going to play Uranium because it is really badly balanced. The nuclear type, it is both super effective against everything and weak to everything. And so you either dominate or get completely wiped out. I actually got pretty far, I think. But I got to the point where I was battling, I think, the legendary for the game. And it was just, no, it was way too unbalanced. Like, my sister tried playing the game, and she got nowhere near as far as I did because of the same thing. She was having to grind everywhere just to get to the basic level needed for the gyms, and it was kind of annoying. I mean, they had some fascinating ideas for Fakemon, but again, it just really was not well balanced. And I find that is the biggest issue with a lot of fan-made Pokemon games, is so far no one's really been able to find that power level balance as the player progresses through the game. And, you know, for some games like this, I do wish I could reliably look up stats and stuff like, when does Pichu evolve? I don't know if we're going with our own level set or if we're going with the canon one, so if I look it up on sarahb.net, I have no idea if I'm going to be, you know, accurate. I do hope that they come up with evolutions for the rest of the types, because I so want to see a dragon type evolution. That would be amazing. I've seen some fake mon for stuff like the flying type, and they can't seem to decide if they want the flying type to have wings or if they just want it to be like a poofy cloud like Swablu and Altaria. I do hope that if they come up with more evolutions, they come up with a better name than Leafeon, though. Like, I've been watching this series from a YouTuber called Loxton, and he translated some of the, well, not some, all of the Japanese names into English, and, you know, what their meanings are. And from what I can, from what I remember, Leafeon is just Leafeon in pretty much any language, and it's just like, come on, you can do better than that. When I was a kid, I created a grass type evolution. It looked horrible, but I named it Sporeon because it's like, okay, that is a clever use of something grass type related. And the, you know, evolution thing. And I feel like for every other evolution, they have come up with a really good name. Like, I think my favorite is Sylveon, because most people won't know where the Sylvia King comes from, and it's really very well thought out. But then there's Leafeon, and it's just like, were you even trying? And they may as well have just straight up named it Grass Type EV Evolution. Alright, we're on level 10. Thunderwave, that should help. Excuse me a moment. Okay, that's nothing I can't answer later, so... Okay, let's heal. I'm gonna give everyone an orange berry. And let's try and get this. I think I'm gonna use Thunderwave on the Litwick first. Because stuff like status, you know, paralyze, burn, stuff like that, I do tend to use a lot. I don't generally use games that are solely give a status condition unless it's something like burned or poisoned and I don't have any better moves that guarantee that sort of thing. Okay, I'm curious to see what happens if the teardrops hit me. Or if I run out of time. Okay, they just knocked me back a little bit. The easy way is not always the right way. Sometimes you need to work hard in order to do something. And if you really care for that thing, you do all you can to achieve victory. Of course, you need to know when to give up. But if you don't try, or if you take the easy way, then you'll be like one of those on the left. Okay. So apparently there is no actual penalty for not doing it in time. What's over here? Nothing! Alright, how does he react if you do... Too bad, you will have to retry. But first, a punishment? So you battle him regardless? Oh, Fragate Hyla. Interesting. Kinda wish I'd known about this. I would have been able to train here. Yeah, spite. That one's annoying. If the timer runs out again, I will win. Well, let's go heal. Since I have to do it again anyway. I do like the Litwick line. It is kind of adorable. And I love Chandelure, especially its shiny, where it's just regular flame color. I like shinies that do different plays on elements like that, like the shiny Ponyta is blue, which, you know, blue fire indicates a much hotter temperature. Like the whiter a flame is, actually the cooler it is, which is why you see like a candle or a matchstick blue at the bottom and pretty much white at the top. Alright, here we go. Alrighty. I did not give my Pokemon orange berries. Oh well. Yes, it was already paralyzed. For some reason I thought that was saying, hey, you paralyzed it. No, I was just saying that the paralysis worked. Potion! Super potion! How come you get a super potion and I have to deal with a regular potion, huh? I do like this music, it's fun. Knock him out, would you? Oh, I said knock him out. There we go. Ooh, so close. I'm actually gonna try and lower its accuracy. Oh, of course you have keen eye. Why wouldn't you? I feel like it shouldn't be doing this much damage. Come on, baby, we almost got it. No, almost. Come on. Yay, there we go. Oh, wow. That was nice. Alright, let's bring in Eevee with Thief. Of course it's level 12. Why wouldn't it be level 12? Oh, I'm lowering defense. So Eevee wouldn't have been able to use his fairy anyway, okay. I won! Woohoo! Congratulations, you earned yourself your first gym badge. Hello, Blueprint. I got the tier badge. With that badge, you can cut trees. Pretty useful. Take this as well. A gift. Okay. If a Pokemon knows that move, you can cut trees. Only small trees, of course. Alright, well, let's see if we can learn cut. Probably just Eevee. Or none of them, okay. So I gotta find a Pokemon who can use cut. Let's see, I think Rattata can. Also, everybody wish Chris, my friend Chris, get well soon, because apparently she's not feeling well and couldn't join me today. Alright, let's go find us an HM slave. You know, I think this is the first time I've actually streamed for about 2 hours. Most of my streams are about an hour and a half. And since this is a demo, I plan to go until there's nothing left to play. So we'll see how long that takes. The problem is let's try Thunder Wave. Maybe a status effect will help. Hey, sweet. Oh, or not. I guess I spoke too soon. I hope I don't run out of Pokeballs before I can get something that can use Cut. That'd be kind of broken. Oh, poop. Okay, either I'm not going to be able to catch anything that uses cut, or I'm going to be able to catch Lillipup. But with my luck, it won't be able to use cut anyway. Okay, let's find out. I will be kind of annoyed if it can't use cut. Oh my god, okay. Yeah. So, unless there is a source of Pokeballs around here somewhere, I can't go anywhere. Let's see if Alphys can give me some more. She is still shocked. Yeah, I don't know that there are any Pokeballs. There's nowhere I can get more Pokeballs. What's with all the invisible walls? Let's see if maybe there are any hiding in my house. I know there's nothing in the TV. Bookshelf, there's a lot of books about snails and recipes. Alrighty. Well, not in this demo. Of course not. Because being able to order Pokeballs over the phone is just silly. I know there aren't any in my room. What about Azrael's room? No, probably not. Well, this is a major flaw. What should I do? I wonder. It says it's under renovation. Okay. Let's go see if Soon's airplane is any use. doubt Sans would be of any use because he's generally not. Nope. Is there some way to cut down the tree without cut? Oh, jeez. There's no way past here without another Pokeball. Okay, I am going to have to look this up. Because if we are going by Gen 5 leveling up, then maybe one of the evolutions can use it. Pichu. No. All right, let's see. No. No. Okay, this is... None of the Pokemon I have been able to get have access to cut. That is special. Let's see, who else was there? There was Oddish. Of course Oddish has it. Of course. So I should have gotten myself an Oddish, but of course I didn't. What a Leddyba. I think Leddyba was a Gen 5. Or was it Gen 3, 4? I don't know. Let's try this way. Bug type. Leddyba. Oh, it was a Gen 2. It cannot. Let's see, what else was there? Minccino. I know that one was a Gen 5. Shao. Okay, I thought it was a Gen 5. Woobat. Soxwaddle. Was it a Gen 4? No, there it is, okay. Nope. So literally the only Pokemon I have access to that can learn Cut is Oddish. And now I can't even catch it. Well. Yeah, unless there are Pokeballs hidden somewhere I haven't looked yet, I'm stuck. Maybe they're hidden under the rice. Yeah, requiring Cut this early on is kind of broken. Because there's just no access to the ones that can use it. Except for Oddish. Well. So, to those that have like just joined, I'm stuck. I need the HM Cut to continue, but I'm out of Pokeballs and only one Pokemon in this area can actually use Cut. And of course, it wasn't one of the ones I grabbed. So, yeah. Also, everybody say hello to my friend Chris. Where am I going? I wasn't aware I could do this. This is interesting. Hello, Frogget. Oh, is that the Oblivion Tower? Okay. Timmy! Maybe Timmy has some Pokeballs for me. Hi, you found Tim. You want to go to Tim Village? Let's go in the tree. Please tell me there's a shop in Tim Village. Hi, welcome to Tim Village. I obtained an ether. Tim, follow you. That is freaking adorable. Hi, Tim wonders. How is a bush in a tree? This is like the only place where the horrible grammar actually works. Help! Well, how do you need help? Hi, Tim playing video game with other Timmies. The name is Call of Duty. Tim is having fun. Hi, Tim is good at yumping. Don't try it, you weak. So no Pokeballs. But this is actually kind of adorable. Okay, what do you need help with? I will happily help you if you tell me what you need. I don't understand. Come again. At least I got one more good laugh out of this game, but I don't think I'm going to be doing it much more because there's nothing I can do. Yeah, and I'm not going to start this over again because it took 2 hours just to beat the first gym. Can Riolu learn cut? What generation was Riolu? I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so Riolu was Gen 5. Okay, no, it cannot learn cut, so my choice of starter did not matter as far as cut goes. She's still shocked. Oh my, okay. So, yeah. Well, the game has promise. I might try it again someday. I don't know if I'll stream it or not. Or I might start over and just sort of pick up from where I left off here. I'll think about it, but yeah, I'm not doing another 2 hours of just grinding. So, I hope everybody had fun watching at least. Even if my inane ramblings didn't really mean anything. I have no idea what I'm going to do next week. I'll figure it out when I... Yeah, so... Bye, everybody.